Are you tired of all the skincare advice out there that just doesn't work? Well, we're about to cut through all that noise. We're going to break down 4 years of one coach's personal skincare journey, all the mistakes, the fixes, and the big breakthroughs, to give you the secrets without any of the guesswork. Let's dive right in. 4 years of trying things, failing, and trying again, all boiled down into a few key ideas. Now, that is a pretty bold promise, right? But it gets right to the point of what we all want, to just skip the frustrating part and learn what actually works for your skin. So first up, let's talk about the mistakes, the silent saboteurs. These are those super common habits that might be totally wrecking all your hard work without you even realizing it. This is basically where that 4-year journey kicked off. Look, we all love a little sunshine, but UV rays are the #1 enemy of collagen. Seriously, think about it. Even just 15 minutes of unprotected sun a day, walking to your car, sitting by a window at work, it all adds up, breaking down that protein that keeps your skin firm. The fix is simple, but it is absolutely non-negotiable. SPF 50 plus, and try to stay out of that intense midday sun. This one's a little counterintuitive, isn't it? The idea that some treatments we pay good money for could actually be doing more harm than good. But these really harsh scrubs and aggressive facials can create tiny little tears in your skin. That damages its protective barrier and leads to redness and sensitivity. The smarter move, a gentle, natural mask a couple of times a week. Okay, now this one is a really critical warning. Those topical steroid creams can feel like a miracle for a bad breakout, but they come with some serious long-term risks. We're talking permanent skin thinning and something called rebound acne, where the problem comes roaring back even worse than before. So the bottom line is, never, ever use these without a doctor's supervision. Always talk to a pro. You ever notice you get a breakout after a weekend of junk food? Yeah, that is not a coincidence. Sugary foods and simple carbs cause your insulin to spike. And those high insulin levels basically send a message to your glands to start pumping out more oil. And the result? Clogged pores, more breakouts, and just dull-looking skin. The soap you use matters way more than you'd think. A lot of them have these really strong sulfates that are designed to strip away everything. The problem is, they can't tell the difference between dirt and the natural protective oils your skin needs. Stripping that barrier away just leaves your skin irritated, dry, and surprisingly, even more prone to breakouts. Your skin is basically a mirror for your stress levels and how much you're sleeping. When you're constantly stressed, your body's flooded with cortisol, which is a huge trigger for breakouts. And here's the key. Your skin does all of its heavy-duty repair work while you're asleep. So when you skimp on sleep, you're literally robbing your skin of its chance to heal itself. This is where that whole glow from within thing really comes from. When you're sitting all day, your circulation slows right down. That means less oxygen and fewer nutrients are getting to your skin cells. But regular movement, that boosts your blood flow, delivering all the good stuff your skin needs to repair itself and look vibrant. Okay, so we've covered all the things to avoid. Now, let's flip the script. This section is all about the breakthroughs, those powerful foundational habits that actually build healthy skin from the inside out. It really does not get more fundamental than this. The goal is 3 to 4 liters of water every single day. It helps flush out toxins, keeps your cells plump and hydrated, and just supports everything your skin is trying to do. This is the baseline for everything else. Consistency is everything with this. A super simple routine, washing your face in the morning, before bed, and maybe once in the middle of the day if you get oily or after a workout. Just make sure you're constantly clearing away the dirt and oil that can clog up your pores. Let's talk about some targeted nutritional backup. Vitamin C is so important for brightening your skin and building collagen. Vitamin E is a powerhouse antioxidant that helps with repair, and omega-3s are fantastic for fighting inflammation. And hey, here's a pro tip from the source. Always take these supplements after a meal. It helps your body absorb them way better. All right, now for what might be the biggest factor of all, your diet. What you put in your body is just as important, maybe even more important, than what you put on your skin. So let's break down the foods that help and the foods that hurt. So here are the main culprits. And you can see a clear theme, right? Most of these are high glycemic foods that cause those insulin spikes we talked about earlier, and that leads directly to inflammation and way too much oil. And on the flip side, here's all the good stuff. Protein gives you the literal building blocks for collagen, antioxidants from fruits and berries protect your skin from damage, healthy fats from nuts support your skin's barrier, and anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric can help calm everything down. So we've gone through the habits and the diet. Now let's just connect the dots and take a quick look at the simple science behind why this whole system actually works. This right here is the system behind great skin. It's not about some magic cream. It's about how everything works together. Hydration and vitamins fuel cell repair. Protein provides the structure. Exercise delivers the oxygen. And keeping sugar low keeps your hormones in balance. Every single piece plays a part.
I know, that was a lot of information, and it can definitely feel overwhelming. So let's just boil it all down to one simple, powerful rule that you can actually remember and use.
And here it is. This is the golden rule. If you forget everything else, just remember this equation. It's a whole body approach that hits the 5 core pillars of skin health. If you can get these right, you've built an incredible foundation for amazing skin. And just a quick but very important disclaimer before we finish up, all of this information is for educational purposes and it's based on the author's personal research and experience. It is not medical advice. For any real health concerns, please always talk to a medical professional. The goal here isn't to change everything overnight. It's about starting small. So what's the one habit? Drinking an extra glass of water, adding a 5-minute walk to your day, maybe swapping one soda for a tea, that you can change today. Because that one small step is where the transformation really begins.